Buying your first home is a big step, so many decisions to make. When it comes to your mortgage, why not get a great rate and keep it local? Talk with the experts at Northwest Plus Credit Union. We can help make that dream home of yours come true.
My name is Laura Trong and I'm a soldier in the Army Reserve. I'm a 25 Bravo, so that's an IT specialist, and I'm currently transitioning over to 17 Alpha, which is a cyber officer. I work full-time at Boeing as a versatile technologist. I find myself referencing a lot of the knowledge that I learned as an IT specialist in the Army towards my civilian career at Boeing. A lot of times the knowledge is transferable. A lot of the technology is the same as well too, so it's very applicable towards my job.
When I was almost 6, I started watching soccer with my dad. I told him I wanted to play and I dressed completely like a soccer player. I was in the varsity team for years of high school and I was scouted by Morton College. The coach told me, I really want you to be in my team. When I found out I was pregnant, I wanted to give up on everything. I stopped talking to my coaches. I did doubt myself. Being a teenage mom isolates you from doing certain things that people say you should be doing right now. But you have to change things sometimes. I do train harder because now it's not my education on the line. It's my baby's future too. I'm going to tell people that doubt me that they were wrong. Soccer has taught me to never give up in anything.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Look! I'm you!
Jake from State Farm. You couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine?
It's like looking in a mirror, right?
Now that one makes sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do.
Hold on. Is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines.
Oh, okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I joined the Army because I was really interested in unmanned aviation, and there are not that many jobs where you can do that to the level that we do in the Army. I think what I love most about my job is that it's always challenging. You have to be able to react at a moment's notice to any changes in the aircraft and be able to potentially land it right away. This is the Shadow, and one of the coolest things we can do with the Shadow is based on the camera down here. This camera allows us to get a lot of information from up in the air that is super helpful to the troops on ground.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bada, the official ball of you.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusty.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
We live here. We work here. We help our members buy homes and save money by not charging a bunch of banking fees. All the benefits of a hometown credit union. Now that's a plus. Northwest Plus Credit Union.
My name is Captain Jose Vargas, and I am a soldier in the U.S. Army Reserve. My full-time job is an Everett Police Department police officer. Making a difference is a huge deal for me. Being part of the U.S. Army Reserve has been a great experience. It's provided me an opportunity to continue to serve not only my country, but my community through the Everett Police Department. It's just got to come from the heart at the end of the day.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Goh sitting in with you. Our final home date here of the season for the Trojans. And coming into town are the Douglas Royals. The Trojans are locked in fourth place, mostly for the playoffs. There's a chance if they can win out and then get a whole lot of help that they might move up to third. But looking like number 4 is where we're going to be going into the playoffs. Today out on the mound, starting for Everett, is Ethan Hubble, righty freshman from Camas High School. Biggerstaff backing him up behind the plate. First, second, and third is going to be Gaither, Contreras, and Burns. O'Connor out at short starting today. And outfield from left to right is Patterson, Terry, and Jeffrey. Malcolm Mingo from Sands Junior Secondary in Delta, BC. Leading off for the Royals. Will be followed by Gonzalez, Montano, and Satakasi. Santarelli, Walters, and Simmons McLean, Gordon, and Sakaguchi. First pitch from Hubble, taken for ball 1. Swing and a foul ball. Count evens up 1-1. Hubble's pitch. Ground ball to short. O'Connor with the throw over to first, and plenty of time for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down so far here to start off the ball game. Jorge Gonzalez Montano from La Salle High School in Mexico City. First pitch to Jorge, taken for strike 1. Strike 2. Quick 0-2 count on Gonzalez Montano. The 0-2 pitch. Try to get him to chase one way outside, but he's not going to reach for that. One, 2. Fly ball, and that's going to drop right into the gap. Single for Gonzalez Montano, and the Royals have a runner on first with 1 down.
Batting third, shortstop, Anthony Sedekassi.
Anthony Sedekassi from North Vancouver, BC, stepping up to the plate. Strike 1. Outside of Mexico City, represented over at first base. BC and Alberta players for the Royals. Swing and a miss. And I should say 1 Ontario player. 3 Canadian provinces represented on the team this year. Runner goes. Throw to second is going to be quite a bit offline. Go all the way into center field. Terry's there to back it up. So stolen base for Gonzalez Montano.
Christian Santorelli.
Down on strikes went Sedekassi. Christian Santorelli from Alpha Secondary in Burnaby stepping up. Little discussion. I think Everett is saying interference on the throw down to second. Umpire's going to have a little meeting. So the officials will all gather and see who saw what, and see if maybe there is some grounds for interference there. We don't have access to replay here, but those of you watching on YouTube, you can actually slide that back again if you want to take another look at it while we wait. We'll wait for you right here. Hey, I do have the replay here. Let's take a look. Watching it on a laptop. Steps right in front of the catcher. If you go back and look at it, you can see that. I think they do have grounds for interference. This question is, were the umpires looking elsewhere? Still meeting about it. And nobody saw anything. So they are going to say safe. Baseball being one of the few sports in the NWAC that you don't have instant replay on yet. I say yet, not sure if they'll institute that sometime in the future, but it certainly helped out in basketball. Misses for ball 1, or count goes to 1-0. Once you get into the playoffs, replay starts to come in Not during the regular season so far. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. Off behind us to the right. Count is even, 1-1 on Santarelli. Walters warming up on deck. Foul to back. Count goes to 1-2. Hubble gets a sign. Check a second, and the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner for strike 3, and he rings him up to retire the side. Runner left stranded out on second.
I'm using my voice for representation. I'm black, I'm Muslim, I'm a woman. My name is Fatria Mohammed, and I'm the founder of the Muslim Women's Summer Basketball League. I was born in Oromia and came to Canada when I was 10. I didn't even know the language yet, but my PE teacher encouraged me to play basketball. I fell in love with hoops. Toronto is so diverse and multicultural. I want to offer that space of inclusivity to other girls too, even when they are the only hijabi on the court. The culture of basketball, the togetherness, the sisterhood are the reasons I chose sport management as a career. We will show the world Muslim women are strong and powerful. We will bring down stereotypes as we build up our game. Women supporting women is what's going to push us further in life.
We live here. We work here. We help our members buy homes and save money by not charging a bunch of banking fees. All the benefits of a hometown credit union. Now that's a plus. Northwest Plus Credit Union.
Everett Community College is recognizing the national leader in student success. Sign up now at everettcc.edu/tour.
Bottom of the first inning, leading off for Everett. As you just heard, Sheehan O'Connor, sophomore righty from Eastside Catholic in Issaquah. Sheehan will be followed up by Terry, Biggerstaff, then Gaither, Jeffrey, and Contreras, Burns, Shull, and Patterson wrapping up the lineup. Out on the mound for Douglas is Aiden Cottrell, right-handed sophomore from Yale Secondary in Abbotsford. His first pitch is taken inside, maybe a little low for ball one. Gonzalez Montano backing him up behind the plate. First, second, and third is McLean, Simmons, and Santarelli. 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball two. Count goes 2-0 on O'Connor. Sedekasi out at short and outfield. Gordon, Sakaguchi, and Mingo from left to right. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball. That's going to get in just in front of Mingo in right field. On with the leadoff single is O'Connor.
On the mound for Douglas, number 27, Aiden Cottrell. Batting second, playing center field, Braden Terry.
Braden Terry coming up to the plate. Sophomore lefty batting second today. O'Connor kind of getting hoppy. There he goes. Throw to second is going to be quite a bit high. Sadakasi able to go upstairs and pull it down, but not nearly in time. And on with the stolen base at second is O'Connor. Pitch was a ball. Count is 1-0 on Terry. O'Connor getting a nice lead at second now. High fly ball into left field. Gordon running over. It's going to be in foul territory, and he makes the catch. One down. So with one down and a runner on second, that brings Drew Biggerstaff up to the plate. Gaither warming up on deck. Cottrell's pitch. Inside for ball one. Runner goes, throw to third. Not in time. Slide in under the tag is O'Connor. So O'Connor with the second stolen base already this inning. Pitch was ball two. 2-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball three. Gets away from him, and O'Connor's coming home. Steps in front of the throw, and Everett's on the board already. 1-0. Only 3 pitches into the second at-bat. So good base running for O'Connor puts Everett on the board. Up and in for ball one. So runner on first, 1-0 Everett lead. Damon Gaither to the plate for the Trojans. Strike one on Gaither. Cottrell's 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Beautiful day here in Everett. If you want to come on out and enjoy a couple of ball games, got plenty of room. Misses for ball one. Count goes to 1-2. Just a few very high hazy clouds in the sky, but the mountains are popping out nicely. Foul ball. Count will stay 1-2. If you do come out, dress for the weather, bring your sunscreen and some water. You're definitely going to want to stay hydrated. A little bit of a breeze coming through, making it a little bit more comfortable, and it's blowing from left to right field right now. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. I'll say he did not go around. Count is 2-2. Cottrell, 2-2 pitch. Misses out. Full count, 3-2 now. High for ball four, and Gaither is on with a walk. So 2 on, 1 down here in the bottom of the first, and Everett a chance to tack a little bit more on. Ryan Jeffrey from Park City, Utah. Lefty stepping up to the plate. Bats left, throws from the right. Takes the first pitch for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Up and away for ball 2. Count 2-0. Bit of a rough start for Cottrell accuracy-wise. He's been a little bit wild out there on the mound so far. Misses high for ball 3. 3-0. Contreras warming up on deck. Foul ball. Clears the top of the building here. Goes to the concourse behind us. That'll be in the net back there. Cottrell set. Checks second. Checks it again. And the 3-1. Misses inside. And Jeffrey is on with a walk. Bases are loaded for the Trojans. Sophomore righty from Jackson, Ryan Contreras coming to the plate with the bases juiced, and we've got a visit out on the mound by the Douglas coach. Shortstop and catcher coming out to join in. No action going on so far in either bullpen. Somebody just starting to stand up in the Douglas bullpen. Now he's just walking somewhere else. So no action going on yet. So Contreras coming up, 1 down, 1 in, 3 on here in the bottom of the first inning. Takes the first pitch, inside corner, strike 1. Same spot for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 on Contreras. High pop up, foul, that'll curl out behind us. The 0-2 pitch. High for ball 1. Count goes to 1-2 on Contreras. Fly ball to right field. Mingo getting underneath it. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Runner's tag, and that'll bring in 1 run. Biggerstaff scores. Runners at the corners now for the Trojans with 2 down. Carson Burns, right-handed freshman from Jackson High School, stepping up. See if he can tack a little bit more on here before we finish the first inning. 2 on, 2 down now. Fly ball into left field, running back on it, and just making the catch is Gordon. That'll retire the side. Trojans leave a couple stranded, but they bring a couple in. Headed to the top of the second, it's 2-0 Everett.
Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
My name is Laura Trong and I'm a soldier in the Army Reserve. I'm a 25 Bravo, so that's an IT specialist, and I'm currently transitioning over to 17 Alpha, which is a cyber officer. I work full-time at Boeing as a versatile technologist. I find myself referencing a lot of the knowledge that I learned as an IT specialist in the Army towards my civilian career at Boeing. A lot of times the knowledge is transferable. A lot of the technology is the same as well too, so it's very applicable towards my job.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step.
Top of the second inning here at Funko Field, Everett Memorial Stadium. It's going to be Walters, Simmons, and McLean coming up for Douglas. Swing and a foul back. Hubble's 0-1 pitch. Chopper to short. O'Connor makes the throw and in plenty of time for out number 1. Pretty much how the first inning started.
Second base, Daniel Simmons.
Simmons coming up to the plate for the Royals. Ground ball to short. O'Connor's throw is in time for out number 2. Quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the second.
Playing first base, Liam McLean.
McLean, number 7 hitter coming up for Douglas. Hubble's pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Terry running in on it. And he'll make the catch. Loses his cap in the process, but records out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second. Headed to the bottom of the inning. Trojans lead 2-0.
You're never too young to make a difference. We can do anything we set our minds to. My name is Jaquil Jackson. I am the founder and leader of Project I Am. I grew up in the south side of Chicago, surrounded by givers. My aunt made sure to expose us to the side of reality where not everything is perfect. That's why I started Project I Am, with the goal to build awareness and fight homelessness.
It's freezing right now. Can you imagine having to sleep out here? Just never forget that homeless people are people too.
I've been playing basketball my whole life. It's helped me maintain focus, determination, and increase my amount of fearlessness. Every skill I choose to learn is aimed to strengthen my game and my mindset. I bring that to my organization. My message for those listening, don't wait to be great. Reaching our goals is what's going to make the struggle worth it.
Buying your first home is a big step. So many decisions to make. When it comes to your mortgage, why not get a great rate and keep it local? Talk with the experts at Northwest Plus Credit Union. We can help make that dream home of yours come true.
Eight, 9 hitters, and back to the top of the order coming up here for Everett. Jonah Shull leading off, freshman from Bothell High School. First pitch to Jonah. Ground ball down the third base line. Santorelli makes the throw, and it's just in time. 1 pitch, 1 down here in the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, playing left field, Max Patterson.
Max Patterson coming up. Freshman from Bothell. joining us. Foul ball down the right field line. Was out of play. Count is 0-1. That one's taken for strike two. Quickly 0-2 on Patterson. Ground ball's going to get through the gap into left field. Base hit for Patterson. On with a single. That'll take us back to the top of the order, and Sheehan O'Connor coming back up.
Now batting, Sheehan O'Connor.
Sheehan scored the first run of the ball game in the first inning with a single, 2 stolen bases, and then came home on a pass ball, wild pitch. Not sure which way they scored that one officially. First pitch to O'Connor. There it comes. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Safe at second base is Patterson. So Trojans with the runner on second now for O'Connor. Pitch was a ball. Count is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball fouled on the right field line, going out of play. Count evens up to 1-1 on O'Connor. Quite a few umbrellas out in the stands, not for the reason that they're usually out there, at least so far this season. Ground ball down the third base line, fair ball. Long throw to first, gets past the first baseman. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. Rounding third and headed home is Patterson. Throw to the plate, not in time. So alert base running on Patterson gives Everett a 3-0 lead. O'Connor safe at second base now. He moved from first to second on the error. Braden Terry coming up with 1 in and a runner on second. 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch is inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Fly ball into right field, and that one is going deep. Back on it, and it is on the berm. 2-run home run. Braden Terry makes it a 5-0 ball game. That one ends up out in the berm, just in fair territory down the right field line, out by the big Aqua Sox Funko bobblehead out there. And the Trojans are up 5-0. Still 1 down here in the bottom of the second. For Drew Biggerstaff coming to the plate. First pitch taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Catches the corner of the strike zone. Count goes to 0-2 on Drew. Wind blowing left to right might have pushed that one just a little bit, but it had a lot of carry on it anyway. It was going out no matter what. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Out the same direction, but this one's a lot shorter, and it's going to land in foul territory. Count will stay 0-2. Cottrell set. The 0-2 pitch. High for ball 1. Count goes to 1-0 on Biggerstaff. Count 1-2 on Biggerstaff. Liner into the center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. So Drew is on first with a single. Trojans have a base runner again here with one down in the second. That's going to bring Gaither up to the plate. So Gaither coming to the plate. Runner at first, one down. Fly ball foul. Count 0-1 on Gaither. Cottrell, 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and it's going to go all the way to the track and off the wall. Rounding second, heading for third, coasting in is Biggerstaff, and Gaither with a stand-up double. Trojans have two in scoring position here with one down.
Ryan Jeffrey.
Ryan Jeffrey at the plate. First pitch, taken for ball one. One 0 pitch. Strike two, or strike one. Count evens up at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a low one. Count goes to 1-2. Contreras warming up on deck. High fly ball into right center, and that one's going to bounce off the track and off the wall. It's going to score two. It's coming in is Biggerstaff and Gaither. Sliding in with a double is Jeffrey. 2 RBI double. And the Trojans are up 7-0. Ryan Contreras coming up to the plate. Runner on second. Pitch in the dirt outside for ball one. One 0 pitch. A little looper. It's going to be fair into left field. That's going to put runners on the corners for the Trojans. Single for Contreras. Jeffrey moving on down to third. Going to bring Carson Burns to the plate. And that's 50 pitches for Cottrell so far. One down here in the second inning. No action in either bullpen, but you got to think his day is going to be a little short. One's low in the dirt, and running down to second base is Contreras. Trojans have two in scoring position now with the wild pitch. Fly ball into center field. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder, and that's going to score a run. Jeffrey comes in and makes it an 8-0 ball game. And the Trojans, once again, have runners at the corners. Jonah Shaw coming to the plate for the Trojans with runners at first and third. Throw down to second base. Safe at second. Everett's got two in scoring position. Shaw led off the inning. Swing and a miss. Ball two. Count goes to 2-1. We've got some action going on in the Douglas bullpen now. Count 3-1 now. Three-one pitch. Fly ball into left field, and that one is going to be caught. Gordon gets underneath it, but a run will come in. Everybody moves down 90 feet. Coming in to score is Contreras. Burns moving down to third. That makes it a 9-0 ball game. That'll bring number 9 hitter Patterson up to the plate with 2 down now.
Patterson.
First pitch, taking ball 1. One-0 pitch. High fly ball into center field, and that'll probably retire the side. Sakaguchi getting underneath it, and he makes the catch for out number 3, but the Trojans bring 7 more in, making it a 9-0 ball game. Headed to the top of the second. We'll be right back.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
On to the third inning. It's going to be the 8-9 and top of the order coming up for Douglas with Gordon, Sakaguchi, and Mingo on the way.
The 8th batter playing left field, Bryce Gordon.
Gordon takes the first pitch. It's a base hit into left field. So Douglas with the base runner leading off here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, playing center field, Kilo Sakaguchi.
Taking a look at scores elsewhere in the NWAC North, top of the 7th inning, Bellevue leading Shoreline 3-0, and in the bottom of the second, it's Edmonds leading Skagit on the road 2-0. First pitch, taken for ball 1. 2-0. Kaio Sakaguchi from Edmonton, Alberta, St. Francis Xavier School. 2-0 pitch. Fouled back. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball. That's going to get past short. O'Connor making a nice dive for it, but Douglas is going to have 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the third.
The batter, Malcolm Mingo.
Back to the top of the order with Mingo coming up. Hubble is set. First pitch to Mingo. Catches the corner of the strike zone for strike one. Hubble slowing down a little bit with the runner on second. 0-1 pitch. Inside corner that time for strike two. Quickly 0-2 on Mingo. Hubble gets a sign he likes. Check second and the 0-2 pitch. Pop up. Jeffrey getting underneath it, waves everybody else off. He'll make the catch. Not nearly deep enough for anybody to move on, so no sacrifice.
The batter, Jorge Gonzalez Montano.
One down now for Gonzalez Montano coming to the plate. Runner still at first and second. Douglas bullpen has settled down. I think we might see a new pitcher coming in the bottom of the inning. Throw to second. Oh, he just got underneath it. Reached around the tag to get the bag, I think. That was very close. Hubble set. And the pitch where runners go. Hit and run. Diving over to get the out at first is Gaither. So the sacrifice works. 2 down now. Runners at second and third for Douglas.
Anthony Sadakasi.
Sadakasi coming to the plate for Douglas. Swing and a miss, strike one. Hubble set. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, and that could be trouble. It's going to drop right into the gap. It's going to score 2 for Douglas. That makes it a 9-2 ball game. Runner on first now. 2 down in the third.
The batter, Christian Santarelli.
Santarelli to the plate for the Royals. Chops that one foul down the third base line. Count 0-1. And Hubble's pitch. Ball one in the dirt. Count is even 1-1. Ball two. double getting assigned. He's set. The 2-1 pitch. In there for strike two. Count evens up at 2-2. Ground ball to short. O'Connor, underhand throw to second, is in time for out number 3. That'll retire the side, so Douglas is able to get a couple of them back here in the bottom of the second. It's a 9-2 ball game headed to the top of the third.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest tech.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, Sheehan O'Connor.
Top of the order coming up for the Trojans here in the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be O'Connor, Terry, and Biggerstaff. First pitch to O'Connor. Swung and a fly ball into center field. That's going to be over the head of Sakaguchi. So O'Connor's going to coast into second base with a stand-up double. One pitch, one on now. The Trojans with the runner in scoring position.
Now batting, Braden Terry.
So with the runner on second, Braden Terry coming up. Lefty batter with a chance to do some damage here in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Terry. Taken for ball one. Action again in the Douglas bullpen. Fly ball headed for the Douglas bullpen. It's going to land foul over there. Count will even up 1-1. So Aiden Cottrell back out on the mound, 60 pitches into his day. One pitch. In the dirt, and that's going to move the runner down to third. So O'Connor at third now. Cottrell set. 2-1 pitch to Terry. Fouled it off to our left. It's the bleachers over there. Count is even 2-2 now. Foul ball. Count will stay even 2-2 on Terry. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to first. McLean shuffles over to the bag. Keeps an eye on O'Connor over at third the whole time. Records out number one. So Drew Biggerstaff up now with a runner on third and one down. First pitch to Biggerstaff. Fouled back. Strike one. Cottrell gets his sign. The 0-1 pitch. That one goes to the backstop. It comes right back. So Connor's going to stay over at first. Biggerstaff back in the box. One. Outside corner for strike one, or strike two, pardon me. Count goes to 1-2. High, and that one goes to the backstop, and that's going to be far enough. O'Connor sliding in, and the tag gets down in time. O'Connor doesn't think so. Coach is going to come out and take over the argument for him. Once again, you can roll that back and take a close look if you want to. Okay, argument falls on deaf ears. It's going to be 2 outs. Base is empty now. Biggerstaff at the plate. Count 2-2 with 2 down now. Foul back. Count will stay 2-2. Drill shook off a sign, then took one he likes. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Count stays the same, 2-2. High fly ball. Simmons underneath it and grabs it at the last second for out number 3. That will retire the side. So nobody left stranded. Headed to the top of the 4th inning. It's 9-2 Trojans.
Laura Trong, and I'm a soldier in the Army Reserve. I'm a 25 Bravo, so that's an IT specialist, and I'm currently transitioning over to 17 Alpha, which is a cyber officer. I work full-time at Boeing as a versatile technologist. I find myself referencing a lot of the knowledge that I learned as an IT specialist in the Army towards my civilian career at Boeing. A lot of times the knowledge is transferable. A lot of the technology is the same as well too, so it's very applicable towards my job.
Behind everything we do is a why. You can do it to raise your game, or to raise the whole game. You can do it for your goal. Yeah, that goal. Or you can do it for the common goal. Hey, sometimes you just gotta prove you can do it. Again, and again. Do it to set the bar. Yeah. Set a record. Do it to set an example. Do it to break a sweat. Break a perception. Or do it to break free.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Do it to continue a legacy. Or do it to begin.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Douglas. It'll be Walters, Simmons, and McLean coming up. Quinn Walters from St. Thomas More in New Westminster, BC. First pitch is strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. quickly. Hubble is 0-2 on Walters. Fly ball into left field. Patterson over there, and he'll make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, Daniel Simmons.
Daniel Simmons coming up. St. Francis Xavier in Spruce Grove, Alberta. First pitch is fouled back for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Hubble now, 0-2 again. The 0-2 pitch. And Simmons goes down on strikes. 2 outs now in the 4th inning. Had to throw to first to record the out as it was a drop strike 3, but that is out number 2. Two down, and that brings McLean up to the plate. Liam McLean from Sir Winston Churchill Secondary in Vancouver. 1 pitch, 1 strike to McLean. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing by McLean. Missed that one though. Count goes to 0-2. And a little pop-up. Contreras can't quite get turned around on it, and that's going to drop for a base hit. 2-out base hit for McLean. That'll bring Gordon to the plate. Bryce Gordon comes from Ontario to join the Douglas team. 1 pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. Count is even 1-1. One pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. Hubble strikes out a couple here in the top of the 4th inning. Headed to the bottom of the 4th, it's Trojans 9, Douglas 2.
Live here. We work here. We help our members buy homes and save money by not charging a bunch of banking fees. All the benefits of a hometown credit union. Now that's a plus. Northwest Plus Credit Union.
I joined the Army because I was really interested in unmanned aviation, and there are not that many jobs where you can do that to the level that we do in the Army. I think what I love most about my job is that it's always challenging. You have to be able to react at a moment's notice to any changes in the aircraft and be able to potentially land it right away. This is the Shadow, and one of the coolest things we can do with the Shadow is based on the camera down here. This camera allows us to get a lot of information from up in the air that is super helpful to the troops on ground.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Buying your first home is a big step. So many decisions to make. When it comes to your mortgage, why not?
4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. Gaither, Jeffrey, and Contreras for the Trojans. Everett leading Douglas College 9-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Cottrell back out on the mound for Douglas. First pitch, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball in the right field. Mingo underneath it. He makes the catch. One down in the fourth. Jeffrey coming to the plate. One down, bases empty here in the fourth inning. Coming up on 1 hour into this ball game. Chopper foul down the first base line. Count 0-1 on the lefty. Cottrell's pitch. That one misses. It catches a little bit of the umpires. It gets past the catcher. He'll walk that off. Gonzalez. Like our home plate umpire's ready. Got his wind back. Bottom of the 8th inning, it's Bellevue leading Shoreline at Shoreline, 5-0. And top of the 4th, at Skagit Valley, Edmonds leads the Cardinals 2-0. Foul ball, count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. A little high for ball two. Count evens up. 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fly ball into right field. Mingo runs back. He's watching it, and it's going to be gone. Just in the berm. Just to the right of the 345-foot mark. It's about a 360-foot home run for Ryan Jeffrey. And the Trojans lead 10-2. Landed just in the berm, the leftmost part of it.
Now batting, Ryan Contreras.
So Contreras coming to the plate with an 8-run Everett lead now. Fouls the first pitch back. Count 0-1. Count evens up 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Takes it for ball two. Count 2-1. Burns warming up on deck. Foul ball down the third base line. Count is even 2-2. Two-two pitch. Checks the swing, takes that for ball three. The count is full, 3-2 on Contreras. Still action going on in the Douglas bullpen, but they haven't decided to pull the string yet. Ground ball right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So Contreras on with a single. And this could be it. Slow walk out there for the Douglas coach. Pitcher is standing at the outskirts of the bullpen, waiting. And they're going to take the baseball from Cottrell. So, statistically, his day's not over, as the runner at first belongs to him, and Contreras. So we'll see who we've got coming in here. Alex Lazecki, right-handed freshman from New Westminster Secondary in New Westminster, BC. "86 pitches total for Aiden Cottrell.
You can help support the Children's Athletic Scholarship Fund for as little as $5 per month. You heard that right, only $5 per month will help fund the Trojan Athletic Scholarship.
So Lazecki getting a few more warm-up pitches.
Director Everett for more information.
So the bottom of the fourth inning, one down, Trojans lead 10-2. New pitcher Lazecki getting his warm-up tosses on the mound. Probably get one or two more here. Contreras is headed back out to the first base bag. And here we go. Carson Burns coming up for Everett. Gets his sign from the third base coach and steps into the box. So Burns will face Lazecki. His first pitch of the game. Misses outside for ball one. Contreras with a lead out at first. One 1-0 pitch. Contreras goes. Throw to second, a little offline, and he is safe. Pitch was ball two, so the count is 2-0. The runner on second now, and one down. Lazecki set. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball foul. Nice play by the third base coach, snagging that one. Two 2-1 now. Outside corner for strike two. Count evens up 2-2 on Burns. Shull warming up on deck. He'd like a chance here in the fourth. 2-2 pitch. Misses for ball three. Count is full. 3-2 on Burns. Breeze is still blowing from left to right, but dying down a little bit, it looks like. Ground ball. That's going to be a fair ball into left field. Contreras makes his way down to third, and the Trojans have runners at the corners now with one down. That's going to bring Shull up to the plate. Scholl stepping up with runners at the corners now. Lazecki set out on the mound. His first pitch to Scholl on the way. Taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball one. Count evens up 1-1 on Scholl. Runner goes. Throw to second. Offline. And we're going to get a run coming in from third as that one got away. Contreras coming in to make it a 10 or a 9-run ball game, 11-2. So one down, another run in here in the bottom of the fourth. Count 2-1. Foul ball. I'll even the count up at 2-2. Lazecki is set. Check a second base and the 2-2 pitch. High pop-up. Going to just make it into the outfield. Mingo running in on it. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Runner has to stay on second. I'll bring up number 9 hitter today, Patterson, to the plate. Burns still out there at second base, hoping to come in. Lazecki's first pitch to Patterson, taken for ball one. O'Connor warming up on deck. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Count is even 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. High and outside for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Lazecki set, check second. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball, that's going to drop in for a base hit into right field. Rounding third and headed for home. Scoring is Burns. A little collision with the umpire there, but he does come in to score and make it a 10-run ball game here in the fourth. Patterson with an RBI double over at first. That turns the order back over to the top. She and O'Connor coming to the plate. Fouls the first pitch off for strike one. Lazecki set, 0-1 pitch. Foul ball the other way. Count goes to 0-2. Go to pitch. Misses for ball one. Count goes to 1-2 on O'Connor. One-two pitch. Takes that one for ball 2. Count is even at 2-2 now. Lazecki is set. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he loses his bat. Nobody back there, fortunately. So that will retire the side with a strikeout. Headed to the 5th inning. Trojans up by 10, 12-2. We'll be right back.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success. Even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost shit. So I'm going for the big things, yeah.
My name's Captain Jose Vargas, and I am a soldier in the U.S. Army Reserve. My full-time job is an Everett Police Department police officer. Making a difference is a huge deal for me. Being part of the U.S. Army Reserve has been a great experience. It's provided me an opportunity to continue to serve not only my country, but my community through the Everett Police Department. It's just got to come from the heart at the end of the day.
Amazing, diverse, beautiful community. When new students ask me how to describe Everett Community College, this is what I say.
The batter, Malcolm Mingo.
for Douglas. Setacassi coming up. NWAC scoreboard, Bellevue leading at Shoreline 5-0. No, that is a final. So Bellevue over Shoreline 5-0. Top of the fourth, Edmonds leading Skagit 7-zip. So a bit of a jam for Hubble here in the top of the fifth inning. Foul back. Count 0-1 on Setacassi. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run. One out of second. Double play. Relay to first has Mingo diving back. So one run comes in. We've got two down here in the fifth inning. One runner left out there at third base. Santorelli coming up for Douglas. That makes it a 9-run ball game. Ground ball. Backhanded by O'Connor. Long throw to first. Not quite going to be in time. That'll bring in a second run. It's going to make it a 12-4 ball game.
The batter, Quinn Walter.
I'm doing some stretching down in the Everett bullpen, but nobody throwing down there. So Walters at the plate for Douglas. Fouls one off. Count is 0-1. .60 pitches for Hubble. One goes inside. Hubble set. 1-1 pitch. Misses low and away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike 2. Hubble comes back and evens it up at 2-2. Hubble gets a sign. The 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. It's going to go over his head. Throw to first. In time. Contreras to Gaither. That'll retire the side, but a couple runs do come in to score. Makes it a 12-4 ball game headed to the bottom of the fifth.
2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
Bottom of the fifth inning. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Trojans. Terry, Biggerstaff, and Gaither. Braden stepping into bat from the left-hand side, leading off the bottom of the 5th. Ground ball to first. Nice backhand by McLean. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. It's going to bring Drew Biggerstaff to the plate. Trying to combine all my words. I'll try and keep them separate. First pitch to Biggerstaff. Just misses outside for ball 1. Count is even, 1-1. Fly ball in the left center. Running on it, and able to make the catch is Sakaguchi. It'll be out number 2. Was deep into the gap, but it had enough airtime that Sakaguchi was able to get underneath it. So with 2 down, Gaither coming up to the plate. Ground ball. It's going to get through the gap. Base hit for Gaither. Took a little tricky hop over Santorelli and into left field.
Ryan Jeffrey.
So 2 down, 1 on for Ryan Jeffrey. First pitch taken for ball 1. Action in the Douglas bullpen. Foul ball down the first base line. Lasecki is set. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball again. Count goes to 1-2. Runner goes. He's got a heck of a head start. He was already halfway through before Lasecki went into his motion. So with a 2-2 count, stolen base for Gaither. Not sure if he meant to take off that early, but once he was going, he was going. Two-two pitch. Little chopper towards first. Pulls McLean off the bag, but he's able to make the tag, and that is out number 3. So Trojans leave one stranded out there. It's an 8-run ball game headed to the 6th inning. Trojans 12, Douglas 4.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
We live here. We work here. We help our members buy homes and save money by not charging a bunch of banking fees. All the benefits of a hometown credit union. Now that's a plus. Northwest Plus Credit Union.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to
Going to be the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Simmons, McLean, and Gordon coming up for Douglas. First pitch inside and low for ball 1. Foul ball down the third base line. Count is even 1-1. One pitch. Checks his swing, takes ball 2. Count 2-1. Hubble's pitch. Inside for ball 3, 3-1 now. And the 3-1 pitch from Hubble. Swing and a miss. Count is full, 3-2. 3-2 pitch to Simmons. Fouled it back. Will stay full, 3-2. We'll check swing foul. Stays alive at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Nice little looper right to Burns. That's out number 1.
Yeah, baby! The batter, Liam McLean.
McLean to the plate. 1 down, base is empty. First pitch from Hubble to McLean is a fly ball into left field, and that's going to get into the gap. Taken on a hop by Patterson. Quick throw in, holds him to a single, though. Nice quick action by Patterson.
The batter, Bryce Gordon.
Holds McLean over at first. So with 1 down and 1 on, Gordon to the plate for Douglas. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Blocked down by Biggerstaff, ball 1. Count is even at 1 apiece. High fly ball in foul territory, might be playable. Just going to get into the front row of the bleachers. Count goes to 1-2. Hubble set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and down on strikes goes Gordon. That's going to bring number 9 hitter Sakaguchi up to the plate.
The batter, Kyo Sakaguchi.
1 on, 2 outs. Hubble set. Pitch to Sakaguchi. Right in the corner of the strike zone, up and away. Count is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. A little high for ball 1. One pitch. Liner right back at the pitcher. Hubble snags that one out of the air. That'll retire the side. Score 12-4, headed to the bottom of the sixth. We'll be right back.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Baden, the official ball of you.
New pitcher on the mound for Douglas College. It's going to be Trey Gunderson Kiishi. Comes from Hugh Boyd Secondary in Richmond, BC. Coming up for the Trojans, 6, 7, 8 hitters. It's going to be Contreras, Burns, and Shull on the way. Contreras coming out to greet the new pitcher. Takes first pitch low in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a fly ball into left center field. That's going to be a base hit. Drops it right into the gap. A little mishandled out there. Throw to second is going to be close. Sliding in. Safe at second base is Contreras. So the leadoff double. That'll bring Burns to the plate. So Burns, a chance to tack on a little bit for Everett here in the sixth inning. First pitch to Burns. On the way. High foul ball down the right field line. It's going to be just out of play. Count 0-1 on Burns. A little low. Ball one. Count evens up 1-1. Up and away, ball two. Count 2-0 on Carson. Two 1 pitch. That one gets away. So Contreras makes his way down to third base. Everett's got to run 90 feet away. Three 1 pitch. Low in the dirt for ball 4. And Trojans have runners on the corners with nobody out in the 6th. That's going to bring Shull to the plate. So runners at the corners for Shull. Showing bunt out there. Pulls it back. Takes it for ball 1. Action in the Everett bullpen. Runner goes. And they call a balk. So that's going to bring a run in. No stolen base. So the Trojans up by 9 now, 13-4. So Burns on at second. Contreras coming in to score. High fly ball into center field. Sakaguchi makes the catch. No tag, so Burns will stay at second. So 1 down now, the runner on second. Number 9 hitter Patterson coming up. Top of the order, warming up on deck. Eagle flying over the ballpark. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Takes that one for ball 1. Count evens up, 1 apiece. Gunderson Kishi gets a sign. 1-1. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. Count evens up, 2-2. Inside, count goes full on Jonah. Three-two, taken inside, and actually caught a little piece of him, I think. Either way, he's going to take first. Back to the top of the order with Sheehan O'Connor coming up with 1 down and 2 on now. High fly ball into center field. Sakaguchi going back on it. He's just turning off the track and off the wall. That's going to score at least 1. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time. Coming in to score is Burns. And he'll make it a 10-run ball game. 14-4, Trojans in the lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. RBI double to O'Connor. Runners at second and third now for Terry coming to the plate. Outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fly ball into left, and that is dropping quick, and that's going to be a base hit. lands out in front of Gordon. So 2 runs are coming in to score. Patterson and O'Connor coming in, makes it a 16-4 ball game for the Trojans. Two RBI double for Terry. That brings Biggerstaff up. Terry on second, 1 down, still here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is up and in for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Fly ball down the left field line. Foul by about 6 inches. Count goes to 1-1 on Biggerstaff. Turn around to second. No one quite ready there to receive it, though. Pitch is inside for ball 2. Two-one pitch. Taken for strike 2. Count evens up at 2-2. Gaither is warming up on deck. Misses for ball 3, and the count is full on Biggerstaff. Three-two pitch taken for ball 4. Runners at first and second now for Gaither. Damon with a chance to tack on a little more. Gaither 2 for 3 on the day, but not an RBI yet. He'd like to tack that onto his stat line. 1-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Misses up and away for ball 3. 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Gaither. Loads the bases up and brings Jeffrey up to the plate. Jeffrey comes in, lefty facing the righty on the mound. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Swing and fouls that one back. Caught a chunk of the head guard for the catcher. Looks like he's just fine. Just caught the top of the mask. 1-1 pitch. High. Ball 2. Nowhere to put Jeffrey. Bases are full. Everett already a few runs in. This is outside. 3-1. Fly ball into left field. Running on it is Gordon, and he'll make the catch. Tagging and coming in to score is Patterson. No, pardon me, that's Terry coming in to score. That's going to be 5 runs in here in the 6th. It's a 17-4 ball game. I'll bring Contreras up to the plate with 2 down now. Runners at first and second. First pitch to Ryan. Misses outside. Ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, Edmonds leading Skagit Valley 9-0. One pitch. Inside, and that gets a chunk of him. So Contreras takes one on the caboose, and that'll load the bases back up.
Now batting, Carson Burns.
So with the bases loaded, Carson Burns coming back up to the plate. Chance to blow this one wide open. Well, 17-4 is fairly wide, but you can widen up a little bit more. First pitch taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Low and in for ball 2. No rescue in the bullpen for Douglas right now. That one misses way outside for ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring in another run. Nobody warming up in the Douglas bullpen, but the coach is going to come out, try and settle down his pitcher a little bit. Six runs in for the Trojans this inning. They had a 7-run second. Hey, I would say we can expect this game to last another half an inning. And we're going to start seeing a little warm-up action happening in the Douglas bullpen. They've got a righty warming up out there now. So Jonas Schull coming up with the bases loaded. First pitch just misses him inside for ball 1. That one crosses the plate for strike 1. Count is even, 1-1. Right back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time, and that will retire the side, but the Trojans bring 6 across here in the bottom of the 6th inning, make it an 18-4 ball game, headed to the top of the 7th. Douglas needs to score 5 to keep playing. We'll be back.
Buying your first home is a big step. So many decisions to make. When it comes to your mortgage, why not get a great rate and keep it local? Talk with the experts at Northwest Plus Credit Union. We can help make that dream home of yours come true.
Amazing, diverse, beautiful.
Hubble back out on the mound for the Trojans, facing the top of the order for Douglas. It's going to be Bingo, Gonzalez Montano, and Satakasi. Seeing if they can battle back enough to keep playing here. Line shot up the middle. It's a little softer than I thought when it came off the bat. O'Connor with the play there. Throw to first is in time for out number 1.
The batter, Jorge Gonzalez Montano.
Gonzalez Montano stepping up to the plate. Ground ball. Just over the bag fair, and that one's going to get into the Everett bullpen. Rounding first, headed for second is Gonzalez Montano. He's going to hold up there with a double. One out double for Gonzalez Montano.
Anthony Satakasi.
Brings Satakasi to the plate. One down, runner on second. Hubble set. It's pitched to Satakasi. Misses outside for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-0. Hubble set. Check second. And the 2-0 pitch. Misses for ball 3. 3-0 now. And the 3-0 pitch. Up and in, leaning away from it is Satakasi. Ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. Gives Douglas runners on first and second. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Santorelli, to the plate.
The batter, Christian Santorelli.
Action in the Everett bullpen again. Ryan Engel warming up. Oh, 1 pitch, taken low. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch from Hubble. Pop up foul. Will go out of play off to our right. Count goes to 1-2. And the 1-2 to Santorelli. High fly ball. Everybody running in on it. And it's going to be Patterson making the catch right on the foul line for out number 2. 2 down, 2 on now. It's going to bring Walters to the plate. Douglas needing 5 to keep this game going.
Douglas, Grady, Wastilla.
Pinch hitter coming in. Brady Wastilla. Freshman righty from Delta Secondary in Delta, British Columbia. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Foul back. Count evens up. 1-1. Foul ball down the third base line. Count will go 1-2 on Wastilla. And Douglas could be down to their last strike here. Brings him up on a pitch on the outside corner, strike 3, and that retires the side and ends our ball game. Trojans, 18 runs off of 18 hits and no errors. Douglas College, 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. And it is a Trojan ball game. We're going to take a little break. It is sandwich time. We'll be back for game number 2 over on that stream. Hope to see you there. I'm Michael Ghost. Once again, Trojans defeating Douglas 18-4 in game 1. We'll see you in game 2.